Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for an Korn album review, and this is for the Untouchables album review. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this song. Well, this record. I said song, my bad. So let's dive into this video or this review. Now, this is their fifth studio album, and there's a lot of surprising good songs on here. Yeah, the negative part about it is the melodies kind of do sound the same. And that's kind of a letdown. But if you don't worry about that and you just focus on how the song's going to play out, it pretty much surprises you and you're just like, okay, this shit's really good. But pretty much I really enjoyed this record. This is a favorite record of mine. I actually own the CD, which I'm really happy that I own the CD because it's really worth the purchase. I like the single Thoughtless on this record because it talks about someone who's being bullied, and then the video gets really weird afterwards, where he's contemplating on just hurting people or something like that. I don't know. Like, these kids, these jocks bully him and beat him up and all that, and he just had enough, and he pretty much wanted to get revenge on them. But although that song was really weird, the video was mostly weird. The song is great. And Here to Stay is a banger. I like the Bring It Down part to the breakdown of Bring It Down when he says, "Bring it down, bring it down." When he does that, it's awesome. That's my favorite part of the song. And there's a lot of great breakdowns in Here to Stay. You have the pre-chorus that has a great breakdown. You have the bridge that has a great breakdown that builds up and then hits you with that breakdown, and it's fantastic. It just blows you away, and you're like, oh shit, this is really good. But the only song I had a problem with was Make Believe. That one, it started off cringy with Jonathan's voice going, "I'm thinking of," and I don't like that aspect about his vocals there. It just doesn't work. That's just my opinion. You may not agree with me on it. It's just how I felt when I was listening to the song. But the song's not bad. I'm not dissing this song. I'm just saying his vocals in the intro just didn't work. It kind of failed. And it just sounded distasteful. But Blame and Hollow Life were great songs. Then you got Bottled Up Inside. That's another favorite of mine. Where you bottle things up inside and you just bottle it up until you explode. That's not a healthy way to release your anger or whatever you're feeling. It's a song that most people can relate to, where you bottle your feelings up inside and then they eventually explode, and it just comes out ugly. That's not the healthy approach, but if you know what I'm saying. But pretty much all these tracks are really good, except for Make Believe. I almost thought Blame was gonna be a least favorite because it was sounding like sorry, I almost dropped my CD for the record, for the album. But it was sounding the same as Here to Stay with the melody when you first go into the song, and that's the problem with this record. It has the same melody chain. Melody doesn't sound different. It is almost similar, and they go with the dun 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 dun, and then they do it again with Blame, and then they do it again with Bottled Up Inside a little bit. It has some of the same similar melody when it starts off. If you know what I'm talking about, you'd have to listen to it real carefully, and then you'd understand where I'm coming from. But there are a few songs that change its melody, so that's a good thing. Hating does that. One More Time does that. I guess Embrace does it a little, but it still has that same melody as Here to Stay does. And it's kind of unfortunate that most of the songs that are really good, that I really love, kind of have a disappointing melody and are similar with a similar melody. It just, no, I can't give it a, well, I guess I'll give it a passing rating because this album delivered well, and I was surprised with most of these tracks. I'm Hiding and No One's There were very different, but it did good. The remix to Here to Stay was epic. It was a great finish. And Wake Up Hate, yeah, that's another different one. It didn't have a similar melody, so that's a good thing. It's just the only ones that have the same melody. I'm not gonna include Here to Stay because that was its own song. It's like Korn copied the same melody with Blame, with Bottled Up Inside a little bit, or yeah, mostly Bottled Up Inside, and then you get Embrace a little bit and Beat It Up Right. And those songs just are great. They really are. The melody is what's the problem with this record. But out of 10, I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. This was a pretty good record, and it delivered very well. I would have given it a 9.5 out of 10 if only that melody was different. If they had different melodies to it, yeah, then I would have given it a higher rating, like a 9.5 out of 10. But 8.5 out of 10 is going to do for me. And yeah. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Korn album Untouchables if you've heard it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for the Take a Look in the Mirror by Korn tomorrow. And See You on the Other Side will be on Thursday. And then I'll be taking a break from doing Korn album reviews until the 4th of September. But yeah, thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it for the most part, and I'll see you in my next video.